Many people struggle with the idea of wealth and faith. Some think wealth is evil, a sign of greed. Others believe wealth is God's reward for righteousness. Both views are incomplete. The Bible offers a more nuanced perspective, urging us to examine our hearts and motives. The truth is, wealth itself is neutral. It's a tool, like a hammer. A hammer can build a house or hurt someone. It all depends on the user's intent. Similarly, wealth can be used for good or evil, to bless others or fuel selfish desires. Our relationship with money reveals much about our spiritual condition. Do we hoard wealth, fearing scarcity, or do we view it as a resource to be stewarded, shared and used for God's glory? These are the questions we must grapple with. The Bible doesn't condemn wealth. In fact, it often speaks of God blessing his people materially. Abraham, Job, and Solomon were all incredibly wealthy. But their wealth wasn't an end in itself. It was a means to an end to bless others and advance God's kingdom. Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 18 reminds us, "You shall remember the Lord your God, for it is he who gives you power to get wealth, that he may confirm his covenant that he swore to your fathers, as it is this day." Wealth is a gift from God, given to us for a purpose. However, Jesus also warned against the dangers of riches. In Matthew chapter 6, verse 24, he says, "No one can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and money. We must choose who our master is, God or money." The Bible teaches that everything we have belongs to God. We are merely stewards, entrusted with managing his resources for a time. This includes our finances. We are to manage our money wisely, avoiding debt, saving diligently, and investing prudently. But stewardship goes beyond financial management. It encompasses all of our resources, time, talents, and possessions. How are we using what God has given us to serve him and bless others? Are we investing in eternal treasures or squandering our resources on fleeting pleasures? Our attitude towards wealth reveals our understanding of stewardship. Do we see it as a burden or an opportunity, a source of anxiety or a chance to make a difference? Our perspective shapes our actions. Section 4. The heart of the matter, greed versus generosity. At the heart of our financial struggles often lies a deeper issue, the battle between greed and generosity. Greed whispers, "More for me, more for me." It breeds discontentment, envy, and a constant craving for more. Generosity, on the other hand, flows from a heart of gratitude and abundance. The Bible warns against the dangers of greed, calling it idolatry, as mentioned in Colossians chapter 3, verse 5. When our desire for wealth becomes all-consuming, it replaces God in our lives. We become enslaved to money, sacrificing our integrity, relationships, and even our souls for financial gain. Generosity, however, is a mark of true spirituality. It's not about how much we give, but the heart behind it. 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 7 says, "Each one must give as he has decided in his heart, not reluctantly or under compulsion." For God loves a cheerful giver. When we give generously, we reflect God's own generous nature. Section 5. True prosperity beyond the balance sheet. True prosperity encompasses more than just financial wealth. It includes spiritual, emotional, and relational well-being. It's about experiencing the fullness of life that God intends for us. While financial stability is important, it's not the ultimate measure of success. Jesus said, "What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and forfeit his soul?" as recorded in Mark chapter 8, verse 36. True wealth is found in our relationship with God, the peace that surpasses understanding, and the joy of living a life of purpose. When we chase after money as the ultimate goal, we miss out on the true riches of life: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control, as described in Galatians chapter 5, verses 22 to 23. These are the fruits of the Spirit, the evidence of true prosperity.